Sorry, but that's bothering me. I'm not. You didn't see me, but what a terrible, like. You see the way it's spelled technical analysis on here? It's like it shows you so much BS, I can't even remember how to spell the words anymore. Ah, fuck it, maybe it's right. What do I know? You didn't see me. I don't exist. Give you guys something to make fun of me about. Don't worry, if you're sleepy, it's 1:37 a.m. here. My intro will fire you up. My son just fell asleep not too long ago. Got Julie asleep. Now I'm doing my best to keep you informed. I'm fucking tired though. I'll be honest. But I'm gonna try. I'll explain it after, because I'm not supposed to be here yet. I'm not here. Yo, Joe, Ken, Michael, Tom, Danny, Jeb, who else? Brandon, Michael, Cindy from Pennsylvania, not too far from me in Michigan. Farkan. Yeah, therapy went good for her. Therapy went good. She just sore that she been spending a lot of time at her mom's house getting the stuff ready for her aunt's funeral and whatnot. Nice seeing everybody out. Nice seeing everybody in here. Your wifey's very smart. Doesn't let you buy either. But you know, we can't just buy it right at the bottom, just in case. You know, they're going to try not to let us get it right when it flips bottom. So we'll talk about that at some point too. Good. I don't even know what the fuck it is. Morning, afternoon, late night, evening. Everybody, T-Speaker 222 XRP Future Millionaire with a side bet on XLM and Future Digibyte OG. So, I mean, there's nothing to really... I didn't really do any more updates. I was busy today, as you guys know. I want to thank everybody who's tuning in already. 26 people. I do appreciate it. But it stayed on the same channel. Unfortunately, we didn't get the 120 whatever. Or 130. But I did post in the comments that it looked like we were starting to form another head and shoulder. And it took the place of what I thought could have been a bigger run. But we bought in at 111. At worst, even if you didn't sell out now, it's still at what? 114. But... you know, I still think, because it switched to formation on us a little bit, I think, I mean, it's still going down as low as we said. I'm saying in this current formation. I still think it has to touch down here, but it's got to touch both sides to reverse. So it's got to come down here one more time, but is it going to come up here first? Or is it going to do one of these and then come back up and then re-invert up here just to come back down? Because it's got to do both. It's just which is going to come first. I'd be willing to bet because it's a bull trap. Who knows? Well, look how this comes up. That's what scares me. It almost comes up like it's going to do this first, then bounce up. That's why I sold. I just sold it at 115, said fuck it. Barely made dick because of the upcharge and the difference in sale. I, you know, basically almost lost money, but the risk reward for it to go like this compared to this, it's not worth it to me at this point. We lost the chart that we were looking for when it, and some of you guys know right when I messaged, a couple of you guys commented, which always makes me feel good because you know what I'm talking about and you've been following the charts with me. Or you've at least, you know, learned enough to where you don't feel like you're getting beaten the shit out of on the charts. Because I hate buying and selling crypto, I'm going to be honest with you, because I haven't even lost a position. I've been up every time I buy and sell, and yet I'm down like $600 this week simply because I buy and sell crypto. It's so fucking stupid. You know, that's something you don't really have to worry about in the stock market. So that's why I always say, unless I'm going to buy it to hold, I'm usually not in a position because it's not worth it for me for the up and down. I can save that lost money and put it in and add position when I need to. And I'm going to be starting again with about $4,000 when I start investing again into the stocks. And I've got a set plan, and we'll go over it when we get to the right prices. But it's a three-legged race, you know, XRP, XLM, DGB. But then, obviously, we're going to also have to put like 20% of our holdings into Dogecoin once it hits the bottom with the rest of these, because it's going to go to $1, because it's going to go fucking nuts because of all this stuff that they've signed and it's being suppressed right now. They at least have currency value now with everything that's happened. I know a lot of you guys don't know because you don't follow them, but I've been paying attention. But that's what scares me, and then it's going to come down. It's got to come down here. It's just a matter of, is it going to come down there before it comes up here? It's going to come up here too. I guarantee it. You're not going to double bottom without a double top. But which one comes first? The pattern would have said this one comes first. Then we would have had it down, mini up, and then back down. But when it did this, came off of here and came like that, it W'd and it fucked the pattern up. Bad, you know. Because then it's telling you this pattern can't go any higher for the most part. Sometimes it does. But then once it goes up, it comes right back down, and that's what I'm saying. I'm almost wondering if it's going to do this, you know, and then come back down, fake people out, and then just... But there's a lot. I've been going over a lot. Guys, like I always say, I'm not a financial advisor. Should you take my advice? Don't be a fucking moron. Don't just take my advice without doing your own research. But what I can give you is next level technical analysis. I am self-taught, so you can be too. You just need the right teacher. I am that guy. I'm not a prick. You know, it just, I'll tell you how it needs to be. But Doge is going to be down at, like, but I'm telling you guys, 13 cents on Doge. You know, we're going to get XRP. But XRP is dangerous because I really feel like there's some credence to, we need to be buying it before it gets to the very bottom. I'm going to show you where I'm going to start buying it, even though I'm going to show you where it's going. Yeah, I do a lot of crazy shit, but this is where the formation fucking scared me right here. But then I went deeper because it was still on an M, so it's telling you like, hey, you know, we're still looking pretty fucking good over here, even though we got inverted a little bit. We re-inverted ourselves. This is an area of concern too, because this is where our real inversion was, and then we went right to a top, you know, head and shoulders right there. And I've got it in the 30 minutes so you can see it a little more clear. But again, we have the M pattern, which is kind of saving itself. So we go back even farther in the pattern. Because it's not the end of the pattern. You're going to see the end of the pattern, and this is where I'm like, holy fuck. Remember, we went from 15 cents and bounced up. Then we went to like 60-something cents, bounced down. So if you think a Doge's run, just put it in perspective. I don't think we're going to go back that far. But I think this is where we're coming back to. I really do. I really do, because we started at 15 cents, made a crazy run up to 63 cents, and then, actually, I think this was after the lawsuit. No, this is after. Unless this goes, yeah, okay. So yeah, I'm in the right pattern, sorry. So this is when it got back up. You know, and this is where, in my opinion, we find this kind of formation. I wish I wasn't in the 30, but fuck, it's so hard to get back to in the 1 minute. I think I can still show you what I want in the 5 minute at least. See guys, I do a lot of work on this. I've been covering XRP for quite some times now. Not in the grand scheme of things, but in the grand scheme of charting, I've been covering this shit for a long time. Nobody else is going to be able to bring out a detailed, I guarantee not one other person on YouTube can do this. Guarantee it. I've tried to find somebody. I've tried to find somebody as sloppy as me. This shows intelligence. People are like, oh, clean it up. No, I got to know my historical evidence. I got to know what I was thinking and why I was pointing out a certain level. Yeah, see, fucking. Because I have to go back so far. I have to go to the 30 minute. I'm going to show you guys real quick. It's easier on the 30 minute anyhow, because I can go back farther. God, that one always gets me too. That's a spot where that's where it's guaranteed. That's a safe spot. I mean, that's huge inversion right there. Off of a bottom telling you like, hey, you know, we might have established a new area, but I think there was more to this pattern, see? This is what I'm saying. It always brings me back to here. Like, could we get to 36 cents? Definitely possible. Because it goes right into a head and shoulders, right off this inversion, and it leads me to believe that that's a fake bottom for this particular pattern. And once this figures out, this is where it's meant to start, somewhere in this area. I really believe it. It's going to start somewhere in here. You know, somewhere, I don't know, somewhere in that area. But I'm not going to start buying it there, just on the off chance that there's some credence to some of this shit. You know, that they're going to, it's not going to just flip the switch, but when it gets to the bottom and you start to flip from like, let's say it goes to 38 cents. Right when it gets to 38 cents, as those orders go out and the new ones come in, you might have a log jam. Like, we don't know what the exact amount of buyers are or what their plan is when it gets there to bump it up real quick, or as if there will be an outage. So I'm going to tell you right now, we can catch it one step ahead, and I'm going to overpay on this pattern, because if it rides this pattern, we have to buy right up here. This would be where the one step you'd get a bounce off of this level, you know, likely, and then it would be a fake out probably up to somewhere in the 78 cents and come back down, you know, maybe a double top up here again, just, you know, because of that pattern. But I'm saying I'm going to buy it around the 68 cent level just to be safe. I'll pick up a few thousand shares, you know, at 68 cents. I'll probably pick up, we'll just do it at 70 cents just for the hell of it, for money purposes. I'd probably pick up 3,000 shares at 70 cents just to be safe, knowing it's going to go down to 38 cents. And then when it gets down to like 40 cents, I'll pick up another 1,000. You know, it's $400 or $600. So then I'd have 4,000. My plan is to have 5,000 when it hits the bottom. So 5,000 would cost me, you know, if I'm doing it right, less than $2,000. But you know, that's why maybe I'll only get 1,000 at 68 cents because I know the pattern, and then another 1,000 at 60, another 1,000 or at 55 or 60, whatever it looks like. But I'm telling you right now, I'm not gonna have nothing when it hits the bottom. That's a guarantee. The donation link is in the description if you guys want to. It's not required, but if you feel the need, obviously I'm not going to stop you. I've had some generosity in the past. You know, yesterday was the best day that I can think of. Today's been a little slow in donations, but I'm not greedy, so I am very thankful for everything. And remember the guy who was mocking us in the chat last night? He's actually sent me the biggest donation today, believe it or not, because I can't believe it. Brandon, this is the fake. This is what I've been talking about. Do you see my title? Of course it's pumping. It's got to pump. It's got to pump. This is a bull trap. You can't trap people into buying it before the bottom falls out unless you trap them in with the promise of riches. Remember I told you at some point it's going to hit $1.30. It's either going to bounce up right now or the head's going to form right now, which I, you know, can almost see right now in the 30-minute. You know, is it going to be a defined head like this, or is it going to simply come down like this and fuck us? And then you would come up, then you'd come back down, and then it's either way we're fucked. We're going down. This pattern has no choice. You can't invert until you get to the bottom of a pattern. That's what we're trying to figure out. You can invert and re-invert and fucking form W's in the pattern, but it's not the same thing. We're trying to hit true bottom so we can invert and start this pattern over. And until we get to true bottom, we can't get off Bitcoin's nuts. That's what nobody seems to understand. I'm trying to explain that to you guys simply. Until the pattern re-inverts, we're on Bitcoin's nuts. If Bitcoin's up 10,000, we're going to be up, you know, I don't know, 45 cents, 50 cents. If Bitcoin is down 3,000, we're going to be down 3.5%, 5%. You know, it's at 10%. That's just how it goes. We follow Bitcoin until we re-invert off this pattern. And that can't happen until every single one of these hit bottom. Like Doge. The top right now is 29 cents. Once it's either going to hit it now, or it's going to do that. They're all doing the same thing. This is what I was saying. If I wanted to, I could have rode some of these, but I was paying attention. I'm trying to figure out the bottom. I don't got time to play these in and out fucking bullshit games. I'm just trying to find the bottom. Hey, Todd, welcome in, brother. Baby Patrick, what's up? Watch it not drop? Oh, pff. If you guys knew how to read a chart just looking at what I'm showing you, you would know it's guaranteed to drop. That's a head and shoulders. How is it not going to drop? I mean, I want to kick my own ass when I think of how I am in the past, when I would act like you, some of your guys' comments. Like, from somebody who knows how to read a chart, it's like, what do you mean? What do you mean, what if it just keeps going up? Isn't that a shoulder? Isn't that a neckline or, you know, coming up their left side? Isn't it likely going to come down like this and actually form the head? And then we're going to have to come around? But is this where it's going to go up to here, on here, 29 cents, or is it going to come back down and touch bottom at 18 cents and then bounce up? That's what I'm saying. And then it's going to come down either way. It's just, are you going to get a chance to buy it in at the double bottom to hit the double top just to come crashing down? I am more inclined to believe why I told you guys to buy it at 111, that it wouldn't just do this. You know, it already bounced off the bottom. It's going to come up to the double top, and then it's going to do one of these at the double bottom, and then, you know, and it's going to be all of them. Pick a number. Of course they're all going to look good right now. They're artificially pumping them up right now to make people buy them. That's it. It's that simple. Every time you watch me, I let you know a little more of the secret of the game. Don't you think it's how could you possibly have the same pattern on every single one? Hey, did you bite? You know? How can you have the same pattern on every single one if it's not a big manipulation game? They're all going to be the same. Every single one I go to. Every single one I go to. It's not going to matter. That's what I'm saying. How can it all be the fucking same pattern? Every single one if it's not manipulated. What am I in this? Oh. Hold on. XLM has been running a little bit slower. You'll see it soon, though. It's forming. It's just XLM is going to be... It kind of already hit that point, but XLM, it's running a little off pattern. I told you that one could go down a little bit lower than the rest. Bitcoin, same thing, you know? But it's forming. This is only forming. It's forming a shoulder, and then it's going to form a head. That's why they all look the same, because they're all in the same pattern, because they're all doing the same thing as Bitcoin. The more you guys see me do this, the more you're going to be like, holy shit, I see the head and shoulders. This pattern's going to be fucked by it. But you got to remember, it's not until the pattern stops. Because you can have a head and shoulders, and then it fucking just keeps going up. But it's telling you when it comes off inversion and starts on a head and shoulder, that the pattern's done right there. That's why, you know, it's kind of like a map. It's historical record. Like, look at this. The fuck's this shit? ADA? Look how perfectly you can see the head and shoulders defining in this one, because it's a step ahead. I mean, this is one step ahead, but you see this? That's either the head forming, or this is like elbow forming, and then you'll get the shoulder. But that's what I'm saying. We're going to find out a lot in this formation. Like Doge. You know, we're going to find out a lot. So, you know, there's a lot of information out here. Yeah, but Michael Stiles, just remember what I was saying. Mr. Travel, the pattern stops at 80 cents. What's going to happen at 80 cents, buddy? You got a bunch of leverage out there again on XRP. Don't forget that. Just like I said, everybody's like, oh, the pattern stops, you know, at $1, $1.02, because it bounced off that the first time. Yeah, well, now there's new leverage. You wiped out the bottom. So now everybody leveraged again on a bounce up. That never even really happened. You're stuck in a bull trap right now. And I guarantee most of the people don't sell it. That's what I'm thinking, Brandon. That's what I mean. No, once we come... I'm telling you right now, guys. A lot of people are like, oh, does that mean XRP's done? No, it's quite the opposite. I'm just trying to get us in it at the cheapest price so we can get as much as possible. But we're not going to get in it at the cheapest price. We're going to get it when it's still about 20% too high so we can guarantee ourselves some of XRP. Baby Patrick, we might go below 80 cents at the end of this pattern tonight if it finishes. Like, I had somebody in here talking like you, and guess what? He donated to me today because he sounded like a moron yesterday. There's no way. Have you ever been in my room before, Baby Patrick? Have you seen what I predicted in my room in the last 19 days? Yeah, I don't think so. I'm the one who called and said Bitcoin. Ready? I'm going to go through the list for you, Baby Patrick. I called for a whole crash when nobody else did. Bitcoin was at 64,000. Go back in my history. Ethereum was over 2,600. Digibyte was at 17 cents. ADA was at $1.40 something. Doge was at 40 cents. XLM was at 55 cents. XRP, I had everybody sell at $1.53. Even though when I started buying it and everybody who started watching me, 43 cents we started buying it 18 days ago. We 3x'd, 350%. So that all came from chart reading, and I came on and started this channel for a strategic reason at that time. So how did I know all this stuff was going to happen? Bitcoin's going down to at least 38,000. That's the first drop, or the second of a three-leg drop. Come back here in a couple weeks, buddy. This isn't different. This is the charts. You can't, dude, how is this different? You can't tell me it's different. Do you know how to read a chart, Baby Patrick? What pattern are we in right now? What kind of formation? I have fun with you guys all the time because it's annoying. Like, you've never been in my channel and you're going to tell me. So tell me, give me your technical analysis, wise guy. I'm going to light my joint and say, come on, please. Tell me the difference. I want to know the difference. I never said 30 cents. What are you smoking? Did you pay attention to my analysis? Where did show me where I said 30 cents. 38 cents. 38 cents. Maybe. I said possibly. What did I say? Guaranteed is 53 cents. You're saying it's not going below 80. I can guarantee you 53 cents. But it's going below 40 as well. Oh, I'm going to light my joint right now. The last person who got into an argument like this felt so bad because he was so embarrassed last night because everything went against him. And if you guys remember, we crashed right on the air when he was talking. He actually sent me a donation on Cash App. The biggest donation I've got today. A man who was in your position just yesterday. And, you know, he ate his words in less than 24. I've had so many people that I do this to that come in here and try to trash talk or try to tell me they know. I just want to know, bro. Tell me why it's impossible. That's all I want to know. On the charts, what are you seeing? Because obviously you're not a chart guy. What kind of formation are we in right now? Just looking at this right now, you've been watching my channel, obviously. I've already given you hints. What kind of formation is this? What kind of pattern are we on? Are we inverted? Are we upright? Are we on a head and shoulders? I want to know. You tell me. Because you're coming in here and telling me. So if you're going to come into my room and you're going to tell me I'm wrong, tell me why. If you're not a chart guy, you're full of shit. If you don't know how to read a chart, you're full of shit. Period. So don't come in here and act like I'm some douchebag YouTuber that doesn't know how to read a chart. That's the reason why I go through here and do this. So I can get douchebags like you out. And not saying you're a douchebag, but when you come in here and tell me something's impossible, you're not only acting like a douche, you're not giving me any credit, nor are you even leading any credence to what I'm doing. Below 50 cents. Oh, now you're raising it up. I thought 30 cents. Now 50 cents is impossible. I'm just asking you, bro. Again, I'm asking you what kind of pattern this is so you can come in here and act like an expert. That's all I'm saying. I am the professional technical analysis guy. I give next level. What gives you the right to come in here and act like you're the professional? Period. Give me your credentials. My credentials, go look at my past videos. That's my resume. Ask the people who have saved thousands and made tens of thousands of dollars. I want to know where your credentials are to come in here and try to lie to these people. I know Baby Patrick's a noob. But if he's going to come in here and talk the smoke, talk the shit, and try to trash talk and act like he knows what he's talking about, and try to, you know, act like I don't know shit, I want to know what your fucking position is. I want to know what pattern we're in, period. What part of this pattern are we in? And don't just say an inverted head and shoulders or head and shoulders. Tell me which leg of this pattern we're in, and tell me where it started, at what cent, and where it's going to end, and where it's going to come back down. Then we'll be on the same page. Okay, guys, see? Again, here it is. Baby Patrick, you're the classic person I always talk about, because after I break you down, you guys always say the same thing. Well, I bought it 18 cents, or I bought it 13 cents, or I bought it 20 cents. Guess what, Baby Patrick? It doesn't matter. You bought it 18 cents. So here's you want to know a secret, Baby Patrick? My 47 average, if I bought the same amount of money worth, and it was at $1.20, if I used the same amount of money when it was at $1.10, I've still got my 40 average. I just saved a little money on the top because I never put more money in. So right now you sound like a fool. You got an 18 cent average and every day you're watching it go down. Every day you're losing money. Just saying. And not even losing money. You should be just building it up. You don't need to sell it. I wouldn't sell it if I was you either. But I would be buying it knowing the levels it's going down, and stop giving terrible advice, because you're going to cost people a shitload of money and get them to buy in at a terrible fucking spot. Baby Patrick, I'm going to light my joint because you're more confusing than a fucking pussy willow sitting out in the middle of the woods. Seriously, dude. I don't know if you're a pussy willow or a dickweed at this point. I have no clue. If you guys would like to send donations, You see what I have to put with up on a daily basis. Worse than my fucking kids in my fucking year and a half old. There's a link in the description if you guys want to lend generosity or you want to donate and see your names scroll at the top. Or when I fucking see it come in. Jesus, mother of fuck. That's what I'm saying. That's why I believe we have to buy it before that last leg. We have to buy it at around, that's why I keep saying 65 or 70 cents. We start buying it and loading our position up and at least have a few thousand of them. I'm just saying. I really am just saying. No. I'm not asking, Danny, I'm not asking you to fucking donate. I'm not asking anybody to donate. I'm not asking anybody to do who can't. I'm saying, you know what I'm saying. I don't need to explain it. The link's out there, and if you can, you can. If you can't, you can. It's not required to join my stream and fucking donate. I'm not going to end it right now because I don't have a donation. I don't run that way. I'm saying it's out there. You guys know it. And feel free. That's all. Period. If you can't, don't feel bad about it. You guys know I don't care. I'm not going to run my show based on a donation. It just has a small way of making a man feel good on the inside to know he's self-worth. But see, I just want to know, baby Patrick, what part of this pattern is. I'm going to keep hitting this joint. I got to let my cat outside because it's annoying the shit out of me. You can hear it in the background. It likes to keep the animals away from the side of my house. We have a rather uniquely big yard for where my neighborhood is, so give me 30 seconds. Baby Patrick, I just want to know. We are live at XRP Future Millionaire Stadium. That is correct indeed. I like that. 9-6, welcome in. Mr. Swanson, as always. Come on, Ghost. Ghost. Come here, kitty. I just thought I could be on the radio. Trucker back here in Los Angeles. You know, it's 43 degrees here. And but then I couldn't do it. I'd be like, WNBC. When I used to like Howard Stern before he's a fucking sellout. Cocksucker. But he's always a sellout. I just wish when somebody came in here, we got a smart man over here. NATO. My man. Yes, we do, actually. I don't even need to look, but I know we do because I followed in the 1 minute. But, yeah, it's starting to show the bear flag in every pattern. I'm glad you caught it. I seen it when I went on here, too. Starting. Remember how at the top, when I showed you before, we had the raised flag when we were bull? Now, we've got a lowered flag. That's on the 40-minute. Look how it looks as you go out. It's in every pattern. It's got to get bigger when, you know, so we know it's not done. You see what's starting to go on here? That's Bitcoin lowering the stat for the flag. I think this is where Bitcoin surrenders. Bitcoin officially surrenders to XRP. Sorry, my pen sucks. Well, it doesn't suck. It's actually good, but it sucks when I'm trying to do shit. It's the final hoist. This, believe it or not, when this pattern's over, when we go to the next leg, this could be the last time you ever see Bitcoin at 50,000. Just put that in perspective. There's a reason the media pushed everybody. Is it anything short of spectacular what I predicted? And where we're sitting right now? It's insane. I predicted this. Go back. If you guys are new to my channel, first of all, I know it's one thing not to send a donation, but to not... There's 55 people in here. Not to have 55 motherfucking likes on here, like, that's insulting. So now, Either get the 55 likes or somebody send me a donation so I'm not pissed off, because I should see 55 likes on there. This technical analysis is worth at least a like, if not a donation. There we go. 6 likes when I said that. That's what I'm talking about. You know, sometimes I gotta do what I gotta do. After all, if I'm not the best promoter of my channel, who's gonna be? It's 2:12 a.m., guys. Danny Garland, you always do. A lot of you guys I know have already done it. A lot of you guys I know. You guys are the ones that are the guaranteed likes. That's why I always have like 40 or 50 likes. But, so I mean, what do you guys want to look at? I'm gonna do this every single night for about an hour, hour and a half. You know, like I said, I can't stay on longer than until like 2:30, 3 o'clock. But I can at least come on every night and we can hang out and just, you know, as long as I'm not dead. Like I said, it's a lot of work. The charts are exhausting. And then to come on and make videos and, you know, do the live streams, it's exhausting. But it's worth it. Because at the end of the day, when this pattern and everything flips out, just like with XRP, we made all kinds of money. We're going to do it again, and then, like I said, that was not the goal. We just happened to run into this bullshit. And rather than us all losing our money saying, oh, let's hold together and jerk each other off while it's going down, you know, I figured I would let you guys know at $1.53 that, hey, it's your decision. And I'd reinforce it at $1.44. And then when it got to $1.36, I had the warning, because it's your last chance to get out. Even though we could have a double top, but that was the area that the double top's not going any higher than. So if I would have told you to do it at any higher of a price, you couldn't have got your money back. Even though we were way up. But that's how I think. When I'm doing shit, I'm like, all right, I got to make sure all of us are doing it. There's no other YouTuber on, I guarantee it, that they're sitting up at night like, oh my God, I got guys in at this position and guys in at this position, because that's what I do. And I always tell you, I have photographic memory, so I can remember where everybody's at. So until, you know, even if you sell, in my head, I'm like, all right, this is where they're in. So I might not be giving you financial advice, and I mean, telling you, don't take my advice. But at the end of the day, I'm trying to make sure if you are taking my advice, that I would give you the best position as possible and the best information possible at the exact moments that if you're paying attention, you understand what I'm saying. Some people are like, what am I supposed to do? Well, watch the motherfucking video. Don't insult me in the comments 2 minutes after my video when it's a 17 fucking minute video asking me what to do and I said it in the motherfucking video. There's no bigger insult than that. I'm not gonna lie. I do a 17-minute video that tells it step by step by step, and then I get 17 fucking comments in 3 minutes. What the fuck's happening? Well, I don't fucking know. I don't know. You ever hear of the hit the motherfucking play button? You ever hear of listening till the end? Sometimes I get sick of answering comments. No one's paying me to do this. You know, this isn't information that, you know, no one's, you're not guaranteed this information. What if I just went away tomorrow? Then what? That'd be the ultimate kick in the nuts. Fortunately, you're lucky. I'm not that kind of person. But what if I did? What if I just went away? You know what some other YouTube channels do? What if I just did this? All right, guys, we got this pattern going on, blah, 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 here we go. And then right when the pattern's about to fucking flip, we're at this point, right? We're at this breaking point. Is it going to go up? Is it going to go down? Blah, blah, blah. Guys, to finish the conclusion, you got to join my Patreon for $100 a month. Sound like a few other channels, you know? Yeah, because they don't know dick. But that's a marketing ploy. So, I don't want to do that. I would rather live on donations, not have to fucking make you pay a monthly subscription through Patreon. Or, obviously, if I get monetized on YouTube. But still, that's more of the, hey, I'm able to give, or you paid me this. We're all in different circumstances. We live on the honor system, you know, and that's what I'm trying to do, because I don't want to have to make you guys pay for Patreon. I want to come on here, and I want to do it for free, and I want to live donation-based for the most part. The only reason that there would even be a monthly subscription for YouTube is if you don't want to watch some motherfucking ads. And I'm going to have to put it at a price where I think it's worth, but I'm not going to be like one of those $50 guys. But I'm just saying. You know, the world goes around, and I believe I'm doing this for a reason. 1,000 subs. Oh, yeah. Are we really getting that close? I swear, the last time I looked, I had 903 subscribers. Why do everybody keeps saying you're getting close? How many? We've got that many. I woke up today. We had 903 subscribers. I've been so busy, I haven't looked. Holy shit. 988 subscribers. We got 85 subscribers today. Are you fucking kidding me? Whew. That's crazy. What's this? Hey, Abdullah, dude, you've donated before. $10.38, dude. I really appreciate that. Honestly, comes in all forms. I much appreciate you, brother. That's one of the original OGs too, by the way, so he certainly doesn't have to donate. But he's always like, hey, if you're helping me save money, make money, whatever, what's this, $10 kind of thing, is what I get the feeling when I talk to him. XRP Sniper, brother. What's up? Good morning. Baby Patrick, you won't get laid, in the next couple months. Let's be real with each other. That's why you call yourself Baby Patrick. You haven't grown nutsack yet. Your balls haven't dropped. You think you're getting... What do you think you're getting to me? This is how I gain an audience. Bro, you're the best thing that ever happened to me tonight. I can kick the shit with you all night and gain fucking a whole bunch more followers. Nobody's ever seen this shit before, brother. I don't bite my tongue if I'm in the right. You're probably over there beating off while you're listening to me. I know how it goes. I got this love attraction with you guys. Especially the haters. I know the haters are sitting over there. Oh my God, look at that technical analysis while I beat off on my dick. Yeah, I know what's going on over there, baby meat. I'm going to hit this joint again while you're stroking your dick. So if it's not going to 50 cents, why are you in here? Are you afraid you can't read the chart and you don't know if it's going to go up or down? I'm just curious. Yo, Lewis, Allen, welcome in. Yep. I'm gonna try to do a dedicated show to you guys when my kids go to sleep, and then I get Julie in bed. As you know, she's fucking the car. You guys know the story. I'm not gonna always talk about it, but you guys know the story. But once I get them all to bed and everything, I'm gonna come in here and I'm gonna try to do one from I want to get on at 12:30, but as you've seen today, I got on closer to 1. I'm going to try to do a 12:30 to 2:30 kind of thing. But if I get on closer to 1, I'll just go until 2:45, 3.